Fox News has announced that they are holding a Bernie Sanders town hall on April 15th. So before I give my thoughts on this, let me just share some more information. Senator Bernie Sanders will participate in a town hall hosted by Fox News later this month, the network announced Wednesday. The town hall is slated for April 15th in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and will focus on economy and jobs. President Trump won the traditionally Democratic-leaning state in 2016. Now, this follows other appearances by Democratic candidates for 2020. Now, they haven't had town halls for any of these candidates, but they have appeared on the network. So Pete Buttigieg, Andrew Yang, and Kirsten Gillibrand, from what I've seen, have all appeared recently on Fox News. I believe there's others as well, but those are the ones that I've personally seen on Fox News. And also, I mean, Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, both in 2016, also had town halls on Fox News.
I happen to believe, and I know not everybody agrees with me, I believe that health care is a right of all people. I believe that there is something wrong when we are spending...
Where did that right come from in your mind?
Being a human being. Being a human being. And what I believe, Brett, you may disagree with me, I believe that if she is poor and you are rich, she is entitled to the same quality health care that you have because she's a human being.
But there are still critics that say that Bernie shouldn't be legitimizing Fox News. By going on Fox News, you are somehow making Fox News seem like a legitimate news source. Now, I understand that argument because I used to sort of think that. So this is an issue I've always been mixed on. I haven't really, because both sides really have good arguments here, I've been back and forth, but I'm beginning to lean, after hearing an argument actually from Kyle Kulinski during a debate that he had with Mike Figueredo about this sort of thing. I'm now softening up to this idea that there is no downside to appearing on Fox News as long as you are, sticking to what your platform is and you're willing to fight Fox News on the shit that they are wrong about. So, I mean, as an example, like the idea that Fox News isn't already legitimate to millions of viewers. I mean, everybody at this point knows what Fox News is. You either watch Fox News or you don't, or you watch it and you make fun of it. But there is no legitimizing of Fox News. Fox News is already legitimate in the eyes of millions of viewers. So by just avoiding Fox News, there's no benefit to avoiding Fox News when you have the potential there to reach millions of viewers who are simply not watching other networks. So I don't really see the downside here. I mean, again, I'm still open to other arguments. I mean, if you feel differently about this, I want to hear your argument. I'm genuinely curious what the actual impact, the negative impact on society is if Bernie Sanders has a town hall on this network. I really want to understand because I haven't seen any arguments that have any legitimacy in terms of their impact on actual society. So apart from the legitimacy argument, there are other critics as well. So Sam Sachs tweeted this out. I don't think Bernie should go on Fox News. It's not that I'm concerned he'll add legitimacy to the network. It's that the left should have principles when it comes to engaging with racist, fascist organizations. I mean, we were ready to drag candidates for going to AIPAC, right? So, again, first of all, before I get to the AIPAC argument, this idea that you have principles, that means you shouldn't spread your principles, your ideas, your values to people who don't agree with you. I don't understand this argument at all. He's saying here the Democratic Party the left should have principles when it comes to engaging with racist, fascist organizations. But the whole point of, the media, of politicians is to try and go out and inform people, try to change people's minds. If all we're doing is talking to people who agree with us, then we're not spreading the message. Now, the comparison to AIPAC makes even less sense. AIPAC is a political lobby. AIPAC has money in the game. AIPAC doesn't have millions of viewers. AIPAC influences policy. That's why they exist. It's not like Bernie Sanders is going to go on Fox News and all of a sudden turn conservative. He's going to be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I've been supporting Medicare for all this whole time, but now that I've been on Fox News, private insurance is the way to go. Is that really what's going to happen? No, obviously not. So this comparison of Fox News to a political lobby just absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. Now, let me read the DNC's reasoning for why they rejected Fox News debates. The Democratic National Committee declined to allow Fox News to host a Democratic primary debate, with DNC Chairman Tom Perez citing the network's cozy relationship with President Donald Trump and his administration. A number of Fox News reporters, including Bear and Fox News Sunday host Chris Wallace, have been critical of the DNC's decision. Now, again, I was mixed on this. On one hand, I understood the principal argument and saying, you know what, yeah, you shouldn't give legitimacy to an organization that has been not even unfair, has actually hid big news items, like the story about Stormy Daniels. Fox News had that story and they buried it. So when you have a news organization that clearly is just working for the Republican Party, yeah, I understand the principled argument. At the same time, MSNBC is also an arm of the Democratic Party. So you have two networks here that are the arm of different parties. They both are working in favor of the establishment of either party. So this idea that, again, because you have principles, you shouldn't be spreading your message to people that don't see eye to eye with you, I just don't agree with that. Now, look, if Fox News wasn't as big as it was, if it was like an online network, actually, Sam Sachs, I don't have his tweet here, but he also goes on to compare it and say, imagine Bernie was going on InfoWars and not Fox News. It's the same thing. It's not the same thing. Fox News has a massive audience. InfoWars is banned from YouTube. These are very different things. So if Fox News, again, was a small organization, was this, this online only conservative site that pushed Donald Trump and was very destructive, and at the same time didn't have as big of a following and name recognition as Fox News does, yeah, I would say, you know what? I don't think Bernie should be lending his voice to this organization, because all he's going to do is create, he's going to bring people to this conservative organization, and he's going to platform this organization in a way that they haven't been platformed before. But when it comes to Fox News, again, everybody knows what Fox News is. It is a staple of cable news. It has the highest ratings out of all the cable news networks. So to me, there is no downside to going on there and discussing your policies, especially, with Bernie Sanders. His platform really reaches all sorts of people. I guarantee you there are conservatives that will hear arguments from Bernie Sanders and they will agree with him. Now, they may not vote with them. They may still be a Trump supporter. But at the very least, there is the potential there to turn some heads. The potential is there to actually introduce this audience to some ideas that they may have not heard before on their network. So when you have Bernie out there talking about universal health care, or talking about how corporations are getting tax cuts while everyone else is getting screwed, these are discussions. Money in politics, another issue that everybody agrees with. Everybody understands. Conservatives and liberals, progressives understand that money impacts politics. So if you have Bernie Sanders on there talking about how, DC is bought, yet I'm a candidate running for president that is only taking small dollar or only taking individual donations, is not taking any corporate money, is not having private fundraisers. These are arguments that I think will appeal to many conservative voters. So ultimately, I think this is a great move by Bernie Sanders, and I look forward to watching this town hall.